Welcome to Soulful Conversation, the podcast that highlights stories of individuals sharing various life experiences and challenges. We showcase strength and resilience found in everyday experiences. So get ready to be inspired, informed, and entertained as we dive into topics with wit, wisdom, and a whole lot of soul. This is your space to laugh, learn, and connect with two fabulous women making a difference. So grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's dive in together to this soulful conversation with Shar and Miko.
Hey, welcome, Soulful
Hello.
listeners. I am your host, Miko Leo of Soulful Conversations. My co host, Shar, is in absence today, but we have two wonderful women joining us today, Janisha and Janae, which are the owners of Just Hooping. And we're going to get into it about their basketball escapades and how they came about to start their business and their love of basketball and their sisters. So, just that relationship as well. So, welcome ladies. Welcome to Soulful
Hello, guys.
Conversations. So,
Hello.
yeah, let's get into it. So, you guys are sisters and the love of basketball. So, I know it's equally you guys' thing. So we'll start with
Mhm.
you, Janisha, since you're the oldest, and how your love of basketball came about. And then we'll segue over to my girl, Janae.
it's
So,
it's funny that you asked me because somebody had just I just went to my first NBA game last week for my birthday, and everybody was like, "What? How are you a hooper and you've never been to an NBA game?" I think my love came from college basketball, watching like Breon January and Sylvia Fowles, like back when I was a young girl. So I just loved watching them and their compassion, and then next thing you know, I was there where they were at. So I do wish I would have started when I was younger, like 5, 6 years old. So when I do have a kid, I hope they're ready because there's a basketball. As soon as you come out, you're gonna have one waiting for you when you come out.
so
But I
how
mean,
old
eighth
were
grade was
you
cool.
when you started?
Eighth grade, eighth, seventh
Right.
grade. I did play at like recess when I was in elementary school. I got the nickname Shaq because I was bigger than all the boys at the time. So it
True,
just kind of just stuck with me.
true. You could just tell the world that you guys' parents are Clydesdale 7 footers.
Right. Basically, yeah.
We come from very huge stock. So yeah, hoop was just only the thing that made sense. And
Right.
what did high school look like? Did you get to
High
play?
school, high school was cool. I was a freshman on varsity. My coach wasn't really too into tech, so she didn't really do our stats or know how to put footage out for colleges. So I guess in that sense, I was behind. I did start AAU when I was in a sophomore year, so that was fun. But
Yeah.
was injury prone, so I was in and out of injuries, so I didn't get to the tournaments that would have had me being seen by a lot of colleges. So I did go JUCO, which was cool. JUCO ain't nothing wrong with JUCO.
Nothing
I
wrong with
actually
you,
love
though.
JUCO. I wish I would have stayed there because I had probably one of my better basketball when I was at JUCO. And then it was kind of a little sad to me right now because now there's a rule where if you go JUCO, you still have 4 years at university level. Where
Isn't that something? Where
where
was
my
that?
years at?
Where was that? I totally feel it because with my sons in football and having to go to JUCO route as well, it's like you guys got cheated out of something that you would have got more playing time. It's a smaller
Right,
stage, but at the same time, you could have developed your craft for the next
right.
level. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and that brings us to where we are now. So, Janae, just give us a little bit of how your journey started.
So my dad used to always go to Janisha's games and stuff. Me and my little sister used to be in the stands taking the stats and doing all her stats and make sure we got her points and stuff. So I fell in love with it because of her, unfortunately.
Nice, nice.
Not unfortunately. So yeah, at first at first it was me trying to follow her footsteps and just play. So that's just what it was at the beginning. Trying to
And
be
then
like
your
big
love
sis.
developed for it.
Yeah, then my love developed for it. It didn't love me back though. I really don't think I had that great Damn. Of a career in basketball. I mean, I wasn't injury prone. High school was okay. My dad was my coach, so it was interesting. For two
Pressure,
years,
pressure,
yeah,
pressure. Let's talk about a little pressure,
a little
pressure, apply
bit, you know.
pressure.
Strong, strong. A lot of pressure. I was known as Janisha's little sister for, or Puddin's little sister for
the first 2 years of my high school career. Then my dad came, so then it was like, oh yeah, it's your dad. So this was a lot, but
It
I made it to college. I went to JUCO too. Went to Kansas, and again, don't think basketball loved me.
I've never heard nobody say that.
My first year, I was on the team, but I didn't play that much. So that was kind of like a dang. I went from playing, being the best player on my high school team, to not playing as much. So it was like a shock. Kind of sucked. Second year, I redshirted, so I was like one of the coach's assistants or whatever. That sucked too because they lost every single game. Yeah. So my
well,
coach used
see,
to
it
always
just
be
didn't
like,
love you back. It didn't love that team either.
"No,
So
we did not."
don't take that L on your back.
Ah, they lost every game, so I still had 3 years eligibility. I ended up using film for my first year in high school, and my sister actually knew the coach at my next school that I went to. So I went to a D2 in Texas. Also sucked. Did not play that much. We lost every single game. So yeah, again, college wasn't the best, but overall, I still love basketball. Love was still there. Took me a while to get back to like the I want to play again. So just hooping has really sparked that energy back towards basketball.
Definitely has.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, what are the plans going forward? Because you guys actually have a clothing line, Just Hooping. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about that and what made you open that lane up.
So it's actually funny because we did get our love back because I also too did not want to watch basketball, play basketball. But we moved to Houston and we started playing out here and starting to meet guys out here, and we realized that all the guys do is argue. All they do is argue. They don't make shots. They turn the ball over, and then all of a sudden you want to shoot people, you want to fight people, and I'm like, what is going on? We just want to hoop. We just
Right.
hooping. So why are we
We
not doing
just
that?
hooping. I love it.
The gyms out here are closing. They're taking up the courts. They're putting pickleball. It's less stressful on people. People don't want to go to the gym and hear you argue all the time. Don't want to get shot. You got the guys cat calling at the women. Like nobody wants to deal with that. So instead of them realizing that, they're just taking the courts up. That's the easiest option right now.
Wow.
So we didn't even start off as merch. We started off as trying to get the movement out there. Like, hey guys, just hoop. We just hooping. Like, don't take it too serious. Like, people go to work 9 to 5 to come to the gym to argue. I gotta
No,
argue with coworkers I don't like at work, but I gotta come here and argue with you too. Nobody
no,
wants to do that.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, so we started off just filming the hoop sessions. At first, it started out with just us two. We're like, we're just gonna film us, and then post it, try to get our name out there. And then one day we was like, let's just film everybody. So we started filming the hoop sessions, getting people their clips, and people liked it. We started getting followers, and people were understanding what we were trying to do. It took a minute though. It took a minute to gain everybody's kind of trust to see, get to the vibe, what we was trying to do. I think it just clicked a couple weeks ago. Honestly, what the point is of just hooping.
And
Yeah.
it takes a minute to build that momentum. So
Hmm.
don't even trip. As new podcasters ourselves, like we're just wondering where are the likes and the clicks and the shares. But at the
Right.
same time, if you enjoy it, it doesn't feel like work. So
Right.
I'm enjoying doing this. I never saw myself just being on this commentating side and asking questions and meeting people and having these soulful conversations about what makes
Right.
you tick and what do you enjoy. And I get the gratification of interviewing beautiful, successful women, educated entrepreneurs like yourselves and many others, as you've seen the previous podcast, that, everyone has something to say, something to give, something
Of
to,
course.
Right.
share. And
Right.
I definitely wanted you guys on because the passion you guys have as coming from a huge sports and dated family. I love it. I love it. And I love the fact that your sisters, you get to share each walk of this journey together.
A
You
walk
know,
it
like
has
you shared
been.
so much together already.
Of course,
It
we
has
most
been.
definitely have. It's been a walk. It's been kind of surreal though. We're at this point where everybody kind of knows us. People know who we are. Again, meeting new people. That's probably the best part about it. We done met so many
Look,
people in this little short year, in 2 months. It's
come
crazy. Like
on,
it's just
come on.
And it's like we've been putting in the right places at the right time. Like every time we think we're taking 5 steps back, we'll meet somebody and be like, dang, like if we wouldn't have came here, we wouldn't have seen them. Like for
There you
example,
go.
our manufacturer just now, we met a lady that might help us in the long run. And it's
Come
like,
on.
dang, if we wouldn't have came here, we wouldn't have met her. And then it just everything's been happening for a reason.
You know, the universe don't make no mistakes. It aligns you at the right time with the right people, and the trajectory just goes up. You're just
Yeah.
up and stuck from here. So
Yeah.
there's no telling. I see huge branding, huge merchandising, just commercials, ads, just NBA deals, WNBA deals, and NBA deals for you guys in the future. I'm speaking all of this over your life, your business, just
We love it. Bring it on.
Right.
prosperity.
Bring it
Bring
on.
it, bring it, bring it. Sprinkle me, mine.
Right.
Sprinkle the goodness, mine.
We're gonna
Yeah.
sprinkle it back to you too.
Right. We
Come
coming to
on,
you.
come on, make it rain and pour it out. Yeah, so just tell us about Houston, and how that's going for you guys, and what the
Child.
basketball scene down there looks like, other than the fighting and the arguing, and is that the town to really get it popping for
Actually, yeah.
young ladies? I won't
So
even
the
say
fighting and the
single,
arguing,
but yeah,
the
love and
fighting and the
basketball
arguing
should be
actually
in the
brings
air.
the entertainment. So right now we're in the day and age of social media, podcasts, content. That's what it is right now. So it's funny because the arguing and the violence and the trash talking is actually what brings people to Houston. The basketball world out here is huge.
Oh
Like if
wow.
we move to the best city possible. Now mind you, I'm trying to get up out of here mentally, but for my business and our business, Houston is probably the best city we could have came to. There's AAU, there's leagues, there's men leagues, there's content leagues, there's people want to come here for the weather to make more leagues. Like it's basketball everywhere, and we haven't even tapped into all the outlets that we can yet. Like we've just put our toe in there. So when you tell us that we finna hit here and here, oh yes we are. 2025, we're gonna hit every pathway we could think of. We didn't got invited to have a booth for merch at an AAU tournament, one of the biggest ones in the country in May.
Women's AAU tournament.
Women,
Come on, come
we
on, and
people are calling us to help run their leagues because they see how business oriented we are and how we have rules because we don't play. Because one thing we have learned, men don't listen to women, so we have to talk a big game because they are not going to listen. And we have to
yeah,
remind them all the time. At the end of the day, we are still women, but don't play with us.
don't play, don't
Because our
play.
father's name is John and our mom's name is Michelle. And they didn't teach us to play.
Enough said. If
We
they
don't
don't
play.
know, now they know.
Right. Those are the ones.
All
Those
you have
two
to
right
do is a
there.
little background check to find out that
Because
yeah,
if they
you're
go
very
low, we are going lower. Okay,
yeah.
don't go
They
low because I'm
they
gonna go
talk
lower.
sweet and intellectual when you meet them, but don't be fooled
Don't cross that line because then you're
that
going to meet
they can
their true.
easily
Exactly.
step when need to.
Exactly. But yeah, overall, Houston was a great move for just hooping. A lot of people come here from different areas. You got Chicago, Phoenix, Dallas. Like everybody just comes here, so you're constantly meeting new people. Like the people you can meet just keeps going around and around and around. So yeah, definitely a great move as far as business to start off in for sure.
I
Good.
think she mentioned dating. Dating has been hard because we are one of the guys right now, which I don't have a problem with because we got goals and I'm trying to meet him because my dad always said, you don't know how to spell boy, stupid boy. Like that's what messes up your vision. So I'm okay with being one of the guys right now because we got goals, we got stuff we trying to change in the community. But it'll come. We got,
Of
we got some
course, of
contenders
course,
out here,
of
you know.
course, of course.
Yeah, but for now, I'm good. I think I'm good for the whole year. I'm not even looking for
The
nothing.
year just started.
Exactly. I'm okay for
You
now.
got 11 more months to go, Missy, while you're that good. Just say I'm open. I'm open to the possibility because you
Yes.
never know what
In
the
the
universe
future,
has for you.
not near future, but in the future.
Ain't that yeah, okay? No pressure. No pressure at
Gotta
all.
give it to God. Let God take care of it at this
You know
point.
what? And his timing works so much better than whatever we're trying to push, force, make
Right.
happen, wish, any of that. It just works out so much better when he's in charge. And all we have to do is just give him the plan. And he was like, okay,
Right.
well, that's for you. And if it fails, you learn this. So it's never a loss. It's always lessons. You know, all my sons, their names start with L's. So I'm always doing the L. And it's never for a loss. It's for lessons, guys.
Of
Right.
course.
Right.
Of
So we're
Right.
course.
always learning. We're always growing and getting better. So tell me a little bit about the family life. How's family going, and how are they supporting the Just Hooping movement as well.
Man, them just hooping. My dad calls him the silent investor. He's the silent investor. Whenever we need somebody to tell us what we do and don't want to hear and what we do need to hear, he is going to tell us. As you know, he will.
I love
Okay.
how you say, whether you want to hear it or not, you're gonna hear it.
It's gonna get it.
We're
It's gonna
gonna
get it.
get it. Okay. So he definitely has been a big part. But don't forget Mama Wells. When I tell you we have a sale, she didn't had half the hospital partake in the sale. She's on Facebook. She's making posts. She's making videos. She's been
They are the most supportive. Like that's if anybody can ask for anything, they are the most supportive. They done. My dad has bought so much dress hooping, and half the stuff didn't even fit, but he still got it. He
Well,
still
you
got
might,
had
it.
to
might
add
need to
that in
add
there.
something here, okay?
But he still got it. He don't buy it all. They
I love
again
it.
talk
I
about us
love
all the
it.
time. Half their dang coworkers know about us, and we've never even met them.
We get on the
So that
phone. Here they go. Here they go, y'all.
I just love the support. Even Joshua, Julia, like our other siblings, it took them a minute to get on board, but now they've been resharing, reposting. So yeah, the love has been great on the family end,
Of
more than
course.
what we anticipated for sure.
Which
Of
shows that
course.
success is about like as a village, we have a strong village and we appreciate family. All
Of
of them,
course.
cousins, uncles, everything. We got uncles in Seattle rocking just hooping. Like,
The reshares from you and to Karen, everybody, the reshares go a long way because we can't even people that we thought we were close to can't even do that for us. So the fact that we have family that are showing up for us and trying to support our dream, yeah, it's been great. It's been really good. It's been
And
really
that's
good.
what it's about. Everybody, won't be the cheerleader, but the cheerleaders you do have, you cherish them. You make sure that they know when events are popping up. I'll
right.
definitely keep promoting everything you guys do because I'm so proud. Just not only that you're my twins, my triplets here.
Well, you're the triplet then. Go
She's really
ahead.
our mom. I told you. I told you all the time. This is my mom right here.
Not only that, but I'm just so proud of you as just young black women, young entrepreneurs out here just doing the damn thing, making a mark in a arena that, it gets so looked over. They just look at it like a pastime, especially if you're not on the huge WNBA level
Right,
or
right, right.
just making a name. So it's definitely up and stuck for you guys. I really see it. I love it. Can't wait to get more merchandise. Just let our listeners know where they could find the Just Hooping merchandise really quick, and then I'll also plug it in the interview too, where you could purchase the merchandise. So what's the
Of course. So we have a website for our winter gear. It's wejusthooping.com. And then as far as any of our summer shorts and t-shirts and stuff, we haven't yet got a solidified place you can go. But if you reach out to one of our either our Facebook page, Just Hooping, or our Instagram, Just Hooping underscore, we will DM you all the information you need as far as jumpsuits, shorts, t-shirts, all that stuff. It comes from a different place in Pakistan, so we're still trying to figure out the kinks, but we can get it for you guys.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anything else you want to share? Any questions for me before we wrap it up? Because this has just been awesome that you guys took time out your busy day. Mondays are just insane, but we made it work.
We did. We did. How did you get started? Like, just I
Cause we didn't even know. We seen one day and we was like Miko and Shara. We was like, wait a minute, they have a
yeah.
podcast. So
So
what's the vision?
the vision is just, at first it was just us always on the phone hours just having conversations about everything from the moon, stars, quasars, family, how we were brought up, just what was some generational curses we could just stop with our kids and cousins and family and just coming together. And Char was like, you know what? We should really just take this a step further and have a podcast and really just have soulful conversations with everybody. Just find out, what they want to share, what's going on. There's no platform for just everyday people. You got to know
Right, right,
somebody to know somebody to know
right.
somebody to,
Exactly.
get your real story out there. And so far it's been great. It's been great. I didn't know it was something I would even enjoy on this level, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love just sharing the goodness and
Hmm.
the positivity and the inspiration and upliftment that I get from it and
Wow.
sharing with
Yeah.
others.
And you
That's
can
what,
tell. You can tell. You've had a smile on your face this entire
Entire
time.
time.
You can tell you just love to do this, talk to
Yeah.
people, and we love that for you. We do.
yes, yes. So yeah, that was the thing, and just just doing stuff like this. Just there's so many more people I want to interact with, and just get the vision out there that hey, just have a soulful conversation. Everyone doesn't just get to dive deep and pick into each other's mind and their innermost thoughts and things that our community and listeners would love to listen to. So
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much your story is somebody else's story, just a different
Genre.
shade. Yeah,
Yeah.
different genre. Because we'll say hello to somebody, and you could tell somebody's comfortable with you because they'll sit there and tell your whole life story to you within 5 minutes. And that's what that girl just did. And I really just asked her, could I see the merch? And she was so excited to talk about it. She
that
done
part.
told us she done dropped out of school, went back to school, and she been doing it for 10 years. I'm like, okay, let me write that down. Like, just keep going. Like,
That your story, just even sharing, can inspire somebody else to do
right,
things that they could do it, I can do it. If they want to get
right,
out there and put themselves out there, we live in so much fear. And on the other side of fear is what? Success, joy.
right,
Who knows,
right.
Hmm.
So just the exposure alone, I was, kind of hesitant about that, but I'm like, it's me. I'm
Right.
seasoned now. Look,
Right.
I'm very
You're
seasoned.
you're
They're just gray
authentic. Like you
hairs.
don't sit there and change depending on who you talking to, and that's what it is. And if I were to tell anybody, like if they wanted to start doing anything, just stay authentic to yourself because that's why we've been so successful. Because trust me, we got a road, but for what we've gotten today, we just we just be ourselves. We laugh. I'm gonna tell you that you suck. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that you don't have no jump shot.
You missed 30 free throws. Like, we're just going to be honest with you. It's genuine.
As
Um,
you should.
and that's what it is. Like, there's no end goal. We don't really care about the money right now. Like, money's coming, but it's not what we're expecting. And there's no expectation. We're just going with the flow, enjoying the journey. Tell people, like, if you in it for the money and just want to just do it, your outcome's not going to be the same.
Cause we
It's
got some
not.
people trying to copy us. Now don't get it twisted. We got people saying, "Oh, I'm using the girls." You can't use us because we don't care. We
And
we want
there's
we want all the
only
gems.
you're uniquely made. God made one of you. There's no others. So whatever they trying to copy, it still won't be
It's not
the
going to be the
originals
same.
here, the
Exactly.
authenticators of it.
Right,
The energy that
Exactly.
y'all put behind it, the
right,
knowledge you have to go with it. So, middle fingers up to those copycaters.
exactly.
And we're going to keep it pushing because Just Hoop is here to stay. So we
Right.
need to see
That's what's
it.
up. So, you be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow us at soulful-conversation.com. Catch us during the week during our thing. Shar the Star, Miko the Leo. Catch my girls at Just Hooping. And yeah, continue, girls. Much.
Be sure to stay connected with us during the week through our weekly podcast on Spotify, our YouTube channel, Patreon, and social media.